Shay here. So I'm here to open the next vlog for you. So as I mentioned previously, my grandma passed away and we actually do have to travel to go to her services. So Hubs and I are heading out. We're going to be going to her services. They're about 3.5, 4 hours away from us. So we're going to be staying in a hotel there overnight. So I decided to go ahead and open this vlog. I will be reading a little bit while I'm there. I've downloaded a bunch of things on my Scribe. We'll see what I feel like reading. I've got some manga. I've got some other items. So that'll be good. So yeah, really excited. I'll show you little clips as we drive, I'm sure, and get some B-roll going. But I just wanted to open this vlog and let you know that, yes, I am not at my home for the next few days. So here we go. Hi, so we've made it to our destination for everything that's going on, as I previously mentioned, and our room is okay. I mean, we're in a very small town, so nothing super fancy, and I did a little bit of reading for a secret video that you guys may have seen by now. If it's up, I'll put it in the corner, but so I don't have anything I can talk to you about yet, other than I did also start the first volume of Drops of God. Ashley from Bookish Realm has been doing everything in her power to get me to read this manga series. So far, it's very interesting. It is very text heavy and very dense. So if that is not the kind of manga you like to read, this one won't be a good fit. But as of right now, I'm really enjoying the dynamic of that story. I think it's going to be very interesting going forward. So once I finish the first volume of that, I'll let you know. Also, once I read something else, I will let you know. But yeah, so far so good. Hello. So we are back from the viewing. We've been just kind of chilling here at the hotel room a good chunk of the day. I did go to my grandmother's house where they were preparing a lot of things and help out there for a while as well. But yeah, I did get a fair bit of reading done since we last chatted, so let's talk about it. So I did read volume 15 of One Piece last night. Really ended up enjoying it. I always have a good time with One Piece. I'll probably read some more tonight. We're going to go to a family meal, and then we'll be back in the room for the night, so I'll probably read some more tonight. But again, I talk about those in depth in my dedicated vlogs for members, so if you're interested in my in-depth thoughts on One Piece, that's where you got to check that out. The other thing I've been reading is Dark Blood by Dark Storm. Not Dark Blood. There is one called Dark Blood, but that's not the one I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading Dark Storm. Anyways, this one has been really, really good. I am really liking the dynamic between our couple now that they're actually like at a point where they're together and can be together. The overarching kind of implications of what's going on here is very interesting. This is like a chunk of the series that I kind of missed in the middle. This is one of those. And so I'm really kind of enjoying filling in the blanks here. It's a good time. And I'm really enjoying it. I've only got maybe 50 pages left. I'm pretty close to the end, so I will most likely finish this off tonight as well. And then I will probably be going back to the book that I'm reading for a secret vlog that you guys will see. I don't know if it'll be before this one or after this one. Probably after this one. No, before. Yeah, before. Yeah, you'll see that one before this one. So when that's done, I'll link it in the corner. But anyways, I just wanted to come on and quickly update you guys and let you see that I am doing okay. I'm surviving what's going on. And I didn't cry, even though my waterproof mascara is in place. And that's okay. It's okay to not cry sometimes when you're grieving. Anyhow, that's a discussion for another day, so I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. Hello. So, I finished Dark Storm before I ended up going to the family meal, and we're back from that now. And this was really fun. There are some certain lore things that hadn't exactly made sense to me in the later books that I understand a little better now. And this flower on the cover actually plays a very important part in the story. I do almost wish I had like another chapter with this one, but I'm still good with what I got. I'm really happy with this book. It was really fun. Again, Christine Feehan is a comfort author for me. She doesn't work for everybody. This hero is definitely less alpha, so you can tell that she's changing and toning down her heroes a bit in this one. And I quite liked him. He was a very old Carpathian, but he was still open to learning about modern technology and things like that. And he was just a really solid character all around. I really liked our hero. His name was Dax. And our heroine, Riley, it was Riley, not Ridley, right? Yeah, Riley. She, like, was powerful in her own right. She's part of what they called the Cloud People. They're very in tune with the Earth, so she basically had Earth magic that she could wield. And so that combined with other things led her to be a very powerful being, and it was amazing to watch these two powerful beings come together as a couple. Granted, this one is more on the slow burn for a Feehan, where it takes them a while before they're really like even together in the same instance where they can see each other, let alone romantic in that way. The moment when he gets to see color and stuff was actually really cool. I quite liked that. And I really just had a good time with this one. So I will probably pick up a little more Feehan this week. My TBR is kind of going out the window, but that's fine. And that's all I've read since I last chatted with you. But since I finished the book, I wanted to give you my final thoughts. It's like a 4.5. It's not a new favorite for me, but it's definitely up there. So I'm going to take my face off. I'm going to relax and get some reading in, and I will chat with you guys when I have more to say. I might not say much until I'm actually home, because tomorrow we'll be pretty busy because we have to check out, go to the funeral, and then we'll head home after that. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be busy, and I'm sure I'll read more in the meantime. So yeah, I'll probably just update you guys once I'm home, is kind of my thought process right now. But if I feel like I need to update you tomorrow and I have a minute, I will. I mean, I have time in the car, but I don't know what state I'm going to be in, so don't count on me tomorrow. But yeah, anyways. So far, the trip has been good. It's been good to see family I haven't seen in a very long time. And yeah, things are better than I expected them to be. The viewing was very nice. The family meal was nice. And yeah, now that this cooler is going and you probably can't hear half of what I'm saying, I'm going to go. Hi. So, really quick, I wanted to update you before we head out to the, whatever that is in my hair, the final things that we're here for, and then we're going to head home. But I forgot to mention that I read the first volume of The Drops of God. And this is a recommendation from Ashley over at Bookish Realm. She's been trying to get me to read this for a very long time. And this is basically a manga all about the wine industry. And I find it very intriguing. I don't really like drink wine or anything like that. But it's one of those things where, like, when people describe wine and stuff, I'm always like, how did you get there? And so this is kind of explaining the process and how wines can change depending on how they're served and things like that. It's really amazing. So I really am enjoying it. I loved the first volume. I'll definitely be picking up more of this one. So thank you, Ashley, for the rec. I did already DM her and thank her. But if you're not following Ashley, her manga channel is Realm of Comics. I'll leave her linked down below. She's amazing. She talks about comics and manga on that channel, and I adore her and get comic recs from her all the time. So definitely check out her channel if you haven't. Hi, we're in the office again. I'm getting a lot of things done, so it's time for an update. I've read a few things since we last chatted, so we're going to briefly talk about them. Let me just grab my pile here. So I read another book for Secret Project. That's done. And I've already filmed the update for that vlog, so that's why I'm saying that's done to editing Shay mostly. The next thing I read was No Rings Attached by Mona Schroff. Now, Mona Schroff is an author that you all know that I love and adore. I really enjoy her stories. This one was really brilliant. So essentially, we have our heroine, I want to say you pronounce it Sanjita, is how I want to pronounce it. If that's wrong, I'm very, very sorry. I always try to pronounce the names, but sometimes I get it wrong. So in this one, she is running away from her wedding, and she's a wedding planner. And what happens is she runs into our hero, who happens to be a chef. His name is Sunny, and when she runs into him and the connection that they have, it goes viral. And so they decide to fake date from there because they're both commitment phobes and struggle with that. But they end up starting to catch real feelings for one another. So it makes for a very interesting, very dynamic story. It's full of beautiful Indian culture, and I would highly, highly recommend checking this one out. It was absolutely stunning. I love everything about it. It just came out today as of the filming. The author, Mona Schroff, was kind enough to send it to me early. I've had it for a little while, but I seriously adore it and would definitely, definitely recommend picking up anything by her. Everything I've read by her has been great. But this particular Harlequin series that she does, I believe it's called the Once Upon a Wedding series, they're really, really fun. I've enjoyed all 3 installments in it. And now I have a pile of manga we're going to chat about, because I've been playing catch up on some things, if you haven't noticed. So first up, I finally caught up on The Tale of the Outcasts, Volume 6. I really enjoyed this particular installment in the series. I feel like it flushed out the other side of the conflict a little bit better for me, and I really enjoy where this one's headed. I'm so excited. I have not started watching the anime yet, but I intend to very, very soon. So I will share my thoughts when I start it. But right now, I'm just very excited for all the Tale of the Outcast content that I can get. So yes, very excited to have finally read this. I sat on it way too long. One that just came in recently that I thought was a final volume, so I picked it up, but I found out it is not. There's one more, and that is Run Away with Me, Girl. So essentially, these two were dated in high school, and now that they're older, the blonde is engaged to a man and she's pregnant, but she's not happy in the relationship. And she realizes she just has feelings for this high school friend of hers. And it's really interesting because it's very complicated and a bit messy, especially on the part of our blonde gal here. So I'm very excited to see where the final volume is going to go. And I think it's just going to be really interesting because clearly these two still have feelings for one another. And there's just a lot going on that they need to figure out. So it's going to be very interesting. So very excited for the next volume in this one. The next one that I got caught up in was Usotoki Rhetoric. Usotoki Rhetoric is a fantastic series about Kanako, who can hear lies, and then she ends up teaming up with Soma, who is a detective, and they work together to solve mysteries and crimes. They're kind of a, like, Sherlock and Watson duo a little bit, but not quite, and it's a little more romantic feeling, and I just really enjoy it. I hope we get the next volume in this one very soon because I really have enjoyed the series thus far. So yes, definitely want more. So the next one I have is kind of bittersweet because now I'm current and the series is currently on hiatus, and that is Free Ren. This is volume 7. I'm very, very excited to whenever we get more because this slice of life after the adventure style story is really, really fun. Free Ren is a very interesting character that I really enjoy following, and I think she offers a lot to the world that she's in and passing on her knowledge to others and things like that she didn't care about until later in life. And so it's very interesting and enjoyable along the way. Like, I'm really having a great time with this series. So if you're looking for a good fantasy slice of life, this one is a really fantastic one. I would definitely recommend. And you do get adventures along the way, so it's not like dry or boring or anything like that. But yes, very, very good. Would definitely recommend. The next one that I caught up on was Cheeky Brat, because I've been sitting on this volume way too long. I believe I picked it up when I was in Tennessee with Izzy, so it's been a minute. But I absolutely adored this volume. I feel like things are finally starting to move and progress between our couple a little bit more, slowly and steadily, which I appreciate and really enjoy. There's another person who's trying to self-insert himself, but obviously our guy's not having it, and so it made for a very interesting dynamic within this 5th volume. I believe we're getting the 6th one in this next quarter. I can't remember for sure, but either way, I'm very excited for all the Cheeky Brat we're going to get, because I'm really enjoying this series quite a bit. And then the last series that I caught up on for this bunch of talking is going to be Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games. So I feel like this series is finally starting to like take on what I wanted it to, and our girls have now shown up at a gaming tournament like event over a weekend, and they're in there, they're kicking butt, and we absolutely love to see it. So all of these girls have been training and doing all this stuff for a long time, and they're advancing in the ranks of this tournament. So I'm very excited to see where it's going to go. Hi friends, so I'm here to close out this vlog. So the only other thing that I read is I finished my reread of Luna and the Lie by Mariana Zapata, but that's the only thing I've read since I last updated, I believe. So if that is incorrect, the clip talking about the other things I didn't talk to you about will be right here. So the thing I'm going to close this out with is I've got some packages here. So I'm going to quickly open them with you guys. 2 of them are from my friends at Source. So I'm very excited to see what they've sent along for me. And then I've got one other that was just me purchasing. I figured out what it was. So when I first saw it, I'm like, I don't think I ordered anything. And then I'm like, oh, this finally came. That's great. Also, today is April 1st, so the Flawless vlog is officially out. This is a great collab project with a bunch of the people that did the Goodreads one with me, so it was a lot of good things, and oh, I'm so excited I have this. Oh my gosh. So this is from Bloom, the branch at Source, and that is Travis by Mia Sheridan. This is essentially the sequel to Archer's Voice. Travis is someone that wasn't very nice to Archer, but he hasn't had a good past, and I'm very excited. And there's a little postcard for the little small town that it takes place in, so that is lovely. So excited about that. Honestly, I may start that tonight. We shall see. And then I've got this big pink one, which I don't know what it is. So we're going to open it and find out. There are 2 books in here. Oh, what are they? Let's find out. So it's the other 2 Be Celestes, which is interesting because I told them not to send them to me. The first one I didn't get along with very well. So these ones look like they have more potential. They are football romances. This is Dare You to Hate Me and Beg You to Trust Me. So I'm interested to see where I feel with these. Like I said, the first one they sent me didn't quite work for me because of the ages of the characters and some of the content within it. It just didn't work for me. And so these ones, they're actually in college, so they're adults, and that will probably sit a little better. So thank you to Bloom and Source for sending them to me for free. I appreciate it. You're all wonderful. And then we just have this last one. Almost done, I'm sorry. Wasn't sure what you were up to, so I'm like, I'll just take a minute and do this.
Fertilizing the water.
Oh, okay. I ordered this a long while ago and it finally came, and that's volume 4 of Sakura Hime, so that I can actually finish out the series, because I now have the rest. So 30 and 30 starts today, so that will be lovely to just get done and off my TBR. So thanks again for watching this video. I appreciate you all being here. If you're here just because you love me, leave me some sort of football related emoji, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold, well I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods. Lost as I should.